As Minecraft has grown into the game we all find familiar today, it has gone through countless versions. Some of these versions through the years are nothing like the game we enjoy today. I have scoured the internet to find rare, yet strange versions that you can't even find in your launcher. So without further ado, here is the forgotten versions of Minecraft. Now we're going to start off with two versions that a lot of diehard Minecraft fans are probably very familiar with. This is RD 13.22.11 and RD 23.28. When a lot of people say first version of Minecraft, this is usually what they're talking about or what they're thinking about. RD 13.22.11 is just some plain flat fields with a strange almost cross-like structure in the middle. And 13.23.28 shares a lot of similarities with 13.22.11. The only difference being that in this version there are a ton of Steves running around with their arms flailing everywhere. These two versions pretty much speak for all the earlier versions. They were usually just this same flat terrain with some sort of block change. The next update we're going to be talking about is 0.0.13a. Upon clicking play in the launcher, an empty stone world is generated with no Steves to be found. However, whenever you press escape and press generate new level, you are loaded into a long strip of grass blocks with water on the side. You also can't go in the water, there's just barriers around the grass blocks, which is very strange. I don't really know what Mojang was testing here. Now the next version on this list I admit I find a little bit creepy. This version is the InfDev version of the game from February 27th, 2010. While researching some strange versions of Minecraft, I came across this Reddit post on I believe the Ant Venom subreddit where the guy is going through some strange versions and he points out that this version has no trees, 999 item stacks instead of 64, and obsidian lines and brick pyramids. Now for the life of me, I could not find a playable version of InfDev 2.100.227, so in the background was some gameplay I was able to find on YouTube as well as a screenshot. The weird contrasted sky as well as just the structures really creeps me out. Maybe it's the Herobrine legends that I heard whenever I was a kid, but whatever it is, it just doesn't feel right. I am extremely excited to tell you about the next version, the Minecraft InDev version from January 11th, 2010, or IN-20100.111-1. At first I thought it was named wrong in my launcher, because I couldn't find any articles on the official Minecraft wiki about this version. The only one I could find is a version from the 13th of January. So it came as a shock to me to find out that the version I was playing was just straight up missing. Besides some talk on Reddit and a wiki page about it on a wiki about developing games, it's needless to say that this version of Minecraft is pretty mythical, and I acknowledge that I am extremely lucky to have it downloaded within the pack of versions that I downloaded off of a Mediafire link. So without further ado, let's click play. Upon booting it up, it is instantly generating a world, similar to the other versions we reviewed, but upon loading into the world, there are some very strange things with it. All the tools that you know and love in Minecraft are scaled down to 2D decals. Item stacks go to 99 instead of 64 like some of the other versions we reviewed. What makes this really cool is that Steve didn't even exist during this time. I truly do believe Minecraft was meant to have some RPG elements with the player name and stats on the side of the inventory. What really weirds me out is the avatar you are. You're not a Steve, you're sort of this weird, like, I don't know, almost gooey character. You're also not alone, as you can find these little guys roaming around everywhere if you explore a little bit. They spawn in giant packs and can be killed. However, they definitely don't look like anything that should belong in Minecraft. Like, at all. It's almost cursed to look at these compared to the Minecraft blocks. Now what else is really cool about this update is the world generation. You can generate a plethora of different worlds, from islands to floating islands. Let's take a look at floating islands. Upon loading in, I was instantly reminded of the Aether mod, so maybe that mod is inspired by this generation type. The little creatures are up here too. Also, I forgot to mention how weird the axe looks in these versions. I mean, this thing looks like it belongs in an MMORPG, not Minecraft. Anyways, Island looks really cool, but there's another feature that really intrigues me, and this is the option to have normal or hell. Hell just seems to have the super flat complex of a world with really dark red sky and some trees scattered about. Also, maybe I didn't explore for too long, but I didn't notice any of the little mobs from last time. Another weird thing I noticed with this version is that you can literally stack anything as armor on yourself. It really intrigues me just how different this version is compared to others, and this one right here might single-handedly be one of the weirdest versions of Minecraft. Now, if you thought it couldn't get any stranger, the next version I'm about to talk about is actually pretty funny. You see, way back in 2010, Java had a contest where you had to fit games into 4K or 4 kilobytes. So Notch went along with it and took his official Minecraft demo and, well, tried to fit as much as he could into 4 kilobytes. Now, Minecraft today isn't that big of a game. It's around 180 megabytes, and back in the day I bet it was even smaller, but imagine having to fit that all the way down into 4 kilobytes. Well, Notch was able to somewhat do it. So without further ado, let's hop right into the gameplay. Alright guys, so we're in Minecraft 4K right now. This is strange. I have to like hold my mouse to be able to drag it. Oh, there's a jump button. Okay. Okay, we can place grass. Now apparently this grass is modeled after an earlier game that Minecraft was initially going to be called Ruby Dung that Notch made. I'll throw up an image on screen. But yeah, this is crazy. This man fit Minecraft into 4 kilobytes. Oh dude, the controls are just so weird. I can't jump. Oh, yes we can. I wonder how high up this goes. This has to go pretty high up, right? Oh, yeah, so this is crazy. Is there bedrock? Let's see. Oh, nope, there's just the bottom of the world. Everything's so random. This is cool though. It's really cool to see Minecraft, or remnants of Minecraft, fit into such a small file. Maybe similar to how people fit Doom onto such small devices like calculators, maybe Minecraft can become something like that, or at least this version. I don't know, it's just a cool idea for thought. Now let's go to one of the last versions, and also the most nostalgic in my opinion. This was back in the day whenever you can make armor out of wool. So without further ado, let me take you back to early 2010. Now the next version on my Minecraft list kind of leaves a feeling of deja vu in a lot of people. It just feels like something you dreamed of, but you second guess yourself wondering if it's real or not. And of course, I'm talking about Java Edition InfDev 2100.415. Now it was clear for me as soon as I booted up the version that something was not right. And I'm not talking about my skin. Mobs were running all over the place in sporadic yet synonymous motion. Upon researching more about this, I figured out that there had been a fake version going around without working sound. Now none of my versions ever had working sound, so could I have been faked? No, there's no way. Upon researching this Luigi user, I came across a website. This website boasted ROMs and game hacks and Minecraft hidden versions, but I highly doubt this is where I got my games from. You see, I don't think a guy who would use a Google template website would go out of his way to make an entirely fake Minecraft version, so I'm here to conclude that comment was probably just fake. It's also very possible this Luigi guy could have just accidentally messed around with the sounds while looking in the files. So alas, I'm going to conclude my version is real. So let's get into what this version has to offer. Walking around and looking at mountains and stuff just really showed how cool the terrain generation was in this update. You could also punch sheep to get wool. And this is one of those earlier versions where the darkness just really creeps up on you. And when I say it gets dark, I mean it gets dark. Much like the passive mobs, I don't really think the hostile mobs have much AI to them either. They just kind of ran in circles a lot and chased you if you got near them. This version honestly reminds me a lot of the earlier Minecraft Pocket Edition days, when we were scared of that one Herobrine Minecraft Pocket Edition video, or we'd watch Jack Frost Miner teach us how to get Minecraft mods for iOS. Minecraft was just so simple back then, to the point that people would make up their own legends and stories about their worlds. Every little glitch you'd encounter in the game would have its own mystery behind it. Now, I know after looking at some of these versions, you might remember them and get a little bit emotional with the music you heard in the background, as well as the gameplay. And I just want to leave this video on a note saying, don't be sad it's over. Be happy you were able to experience it.
Feast the valuable mineral. Holy no! Bounty Jupiter! No! What just happened? Oh, come on! No!
Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video.
What's up guys, Jack Frost Miner here, and I'm back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be playing Sky Parkour 3.
Diamond.
Welcome back, Seth Bling here. This is episode 4 of my Mega Block series, where I recreate Minecraft blocks at a 16:1 scale. Now in this episode I'm going to be covering the bed,